Oh, that's right.
That would help if I actually turned on the battery power. I was like, why is this thing not coming on? Because I flipped the wrong switch. I hit the emergency floods instead. Because I flipped it when it was still like loading in the textures. So it was all blurry still. And I just kind of clicked over in that area.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoops. I loaded the desert. I did not want the desert.
Request rearming. Copy.
Yeah, I'm glad I did this crap because it's already pointing out something that I've forgotten I need to remember.
What's up?
The laser code. The TGP.
Are you taking
There it is.
first flight? Or yeah, we can.
Yeah, I changed it on purpose. I set all my weapons to 165 for it, but I've got it. I remembered how to do it.
What is
Rearming complete.
75?
Actually, I put it in laser track, not frickin' laser track isn't about.
Niner, local time. Sunset at 1914 local time.
Cool. Alrighty then. Much gooder.
Much gooder, better, itter.
Yep. While I figured that, let's just
Pull up,
rearm
pull up.
everything here.
Altitude, altitude.
Actually, I can change this while I'm picking up.
5.
Inches of mercury. 2-3. Tower frequency. 2-5. Decimal. 100.
Oh, that reminds me
megahertz.
of something I wanted to show you.
TACAN channel 7-5. X-ray. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Foxtrot.
About what?
Give me a second.
Information. Foxtrot. 0747 Zulu. Sunrise at 05 Niner. Local time. Sunset at
And
1
Semi's the one where it comes
1
up with its own shit.
local time.
And
Yeah.
Wind from 3
set
5
off. Okay.
at 1 knots. Gusting. Visibility 10 statute miles. Scattered clouds. Cloud base 2,500. Ceiling 2,500 feet. Temperature 29 degrees Celsius. Dew point 9 degrees Celsius. Altimeter QNH 30.5. QFE 27 decimal
What?
06 inches of mercury.
Hold on. No way.
2-3. Tower frequency 2-5. Decimal 100 megahertz. TACAN channel 7-5. X-ray. Advise
Yeah,
on initial
3031.
contact. You
Okay.
have information. Foxtrot. Information. Foxtrot 0748 Zulu. Sunrise at 05 Niner.
Okay. Let me double check where we're parked. Okay, yeah. Altimeter is 30. Oh, maybe not. Dang.
Does this still have the tool where I can freaking click on a point and get the information on?
What do you mean?
You still able to click on a location and it like on the map, and it would just give you the coordinates and altitude and stuff in like a drop pop-up box.
There was, I thought it was Control Yankee, Shift Control Yankee, but it's not working now. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was in like the generic.
That's all good. I'll just grab a pencil and write it down for my cursor, because the cursor thing still works. I just missed that because they put the new freaking
Oh, right control shift slash maybe? I don't know, let me see that. Right control, right shift slash.
I'm gonna try that.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yep. It's so put your cursor wherever you want it and then right control, right shift slash. They changed what it was, and it'll put like a blue dot where the chords that you selected are. And then you can go to you can go back into cockpit and pull those coordinates and type them in.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's not working for me.
Okay, so then go adjust controls. Go to UI UI layer. And then it'll be F10 map coordinates picker and whatever that keyboard setting is.
Oh, I don't have one.
Okay. So yeah, put that to be whatever.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
Wow. Now if I just don't alt tab out of it.
What was that? It was bomb pit is so QR00. Where's the strafe pit at? Wait. Strafe range. Okay. Oh, the pits. Okay, the pits are just all over there. Okay, so QR001 IP. Be our initial first point. And QR00 pits. Second point. Cool. Flight plan mode. Now my question is, do you have your encrypted setup?
No, I do. Wait, maybe.
Okay. Let's treat this as if I'm Bucko11 and you're Bucko12. Okay? So we're going to set up based on the standard contract. So our forward radio, we're going to have preset 1 and as ATIS, and then 2 is going to be tower for this map.
We're at preset 1.
Yeah, for your forward radio. And then for your mid radio, we're going to be that standard contract 241.25. and we'll go.
241.125.
Yep, and we'll have 30 FM on the Fox mic radio. Now you
Set.
see where for that mid radio it says encrypted key 4. Have you ever used the encryption before?
No.
Okay, so after the Fox mic, you have your encryption panel, your KY, for your. That's going to be specifically for your mid radio and your aft radio, is that encryption one.
Gotcha.
So what you're going to do is, so where it says CRAD1 or CRAD2, CRAD1 is where it's selecting your comm radio 1, which 1 is your mid radio, and CRAD2 is your Fox mic radio, your aft radio. Okay,
Right.
So since we're wanting to encrypt our middle, we're going to switch that to CRAD1.
Got it.
Okay.
Dial to
And yeah, dial to 4, and then that one switch that's closest to you is the power on that needs to be flipped forward to on.
Yep, that's it.
Sweet. So then we can do a quick mic check. Bucko 1-1 flight check. Ox. Got you, Limit Charlie as well.
I forgot the call sign already.
Yep, Bucko.
Bucko.
And 1's got you, Limit Charlie. How many? Sweet. So that's now set. Now, the one other thing that I was going to mention to you that I forgot to talk about is if you go to your CDU, do you have that like fully set up and everything, or do you have a green jet yet?
Yeah, I have a green jet.
Okay. Sorry. Before we go over there, your TAD. Do you have what do you have for your net ID information?
Group is 75, own is 4.
Own is 4. So you did 1-4 for own or 04?
04.
Okay. Let's set it up the way the contract says. So
Sure.
I'll be 75 group ID, and then 1-1. You will be 1-2. That makes sense.
75, 1, 2. Okay, group ID 75, own 1, 2.
Sweet. Okay, now in the CDU, the one thing that I was going to show you that's kind of an additional thing that most people don't think about is if you click, so you know how on your TAD it shows your bullseye in the top left? So when you're checking in with ATC, you can say, hey, I'm bullseye 14160.
Yeah.
Okay. You can get it in your HUD, and here's how you do it. So if you go waypoint, and then you see anchor point, or sorry,
My
with
CDU.
your CDU. Yeah. So waypoint up at the top, and then you have it where it says steer point, anchor point, waypoint, and from point.
Hold on, it's complete. Yeah. We got a CDU input error.
Where?
Okay, and no, I had interfered with it down on the waypoint thing.
Okay. So yeah, so hit the WP button for your waypoint menu. And now you should see steer point, anchor point, waypoint,
Yep.
and from point. So now left click on the anchor point.
Oh, God, it says bullseye.
Yeah. And now you see down at the bottom where it says HUD off. Click that.
Oh, nice.
And now if you look in the top right of your
I
HUD.
see it top right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
And now it's in the top right of your HUD at all times.
And you get a decimal on top of it.
Yeah, which don't omit the decimal. Always round, like in that case, round up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because you know the accuracy of a bullseye, right?
Not
What's
exactly.
considered to be collated. 3 degrees, plus or minus 3 degrees, or plus or minus 3 miles. So it's not an accurate tool. It's just a like get you to look in the
Reference,
right
general
direction.
reference.
Yeah,
Press A.
yeah.
75 X-ray K.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy.
Do you have your flight plan set up?
I just have the basic loaded flight plan. I was actually starting on that.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing for the flight plan, so if you go flight plan, and then you can go into that flight plan 1, and there really isn't anything in there. Since we're going to the
this is
bomb
mission.
pits one, which is the straight pit bomb pit, which is on 60, or sorry, 260 is the range frequency for that. That's going to be, so if you go QR00 IP, so leave the initial point in there and then go QR00 IP.
Hold on one sec. QR00 IP.
Yeah, it's space IP. And you should be able to type in QR and then it should pop up. To do it.
I'm not seeing anything pop. Might be in the wrong thing.
You want to share screen real quick?
For half a second here. I'm here.
You have information.
Okay.
Foxtrot.
Yeah, so clear that for now. So now you want to right click to go in and edit that flight plan.
Golf.
No, sorry, right line select.
Sunrise at.
Go on the right side. There you go. Now you're in. Or wait, hold on. Would you?
Sunset at.
Sorry, it looks weird.
Give her.
Local time.
Okay, so just go ahead and. So did you right click on it? There you go. Okay, that's fine. So just go ahead and type in INT
Cloud base 2,500.
in
Ceiling
I.
1,500 feet. Temperature
I don't know why it's not starting to pull your initial point.
Celsius. Dew point 9er.
Okay. Oh, did you change the name of your initial point?
QNH 30.
I don't think so.
Okay, because it's going
Well,
0.
let me check. Let me check what I was putting in earlier.
27 decimal 06.
So hit
This is why I-
waypoint.
There it is.
2.
Okay, that's your initial point.
Power frequency.
Yep.
Okay,
2.
so then hit clear on that. So cool.
1, 0,
So that's
0,
already in there as your
megahertz.
0. Did you change the coordinates for that?
7, 5.
I may have.
Advise on initial contact. You
Let's
have
check.
information. Golf. Information. Golf.
Yeah, you did.
08,
Okay,
0,
what I want you
2,
to do real quick is on your upfront control.
05.
Do this real quick for me.
Local time.
So just hit
Sunset
your
at
mark point, that
1,
MK,
1,
your
4,
upfront control.
local
There.
time.
Okay, now
Wind from
on your
35
CDU,
at 1 knot. Gusting.
I want you to hit,
1, 0,
type in
statute
INT
mile. Scattered cloud. Cloud base.
P
2,500. Ceiling 1, 2,
S,
1,500
the position.
feet.
Okay, and now hit that
Temperature
question mark
2,
1.
Degrees Celsius. Dew point 9er. Degrees Celsius.
Okay, now if you go to, click F10 real quick.
0 decimal 5.
So you see those,
2, 7.
they're like white dots with the blue writings
Yep.
out there. So those are already waypoints that are in your
2,
system. You just have to
Okay.
add them to your flight plan.
2.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. So you didn't need to edit the. So that's why I was like that Nellis map didn't seem to be set up right because those weren't in there. But this map pod has set up correctly for it. So now
Gotcha.
go to your flight plan now. So and then right click on to go inside to edit. Okay, now we want to type in your initial point, INT,
9er. Local time. Sunset at
and now
Okay.
left click on that first
local
waypoint or flight plan position. There you go. Now we can go ahead and type in that QR0. There we go, and put that into the second spot. And now QR00 space pit. 00 space
Temperature 29 degrees
P.
Celsius. Dew point.
P is in Papa, or B is in Bravo.
Papa. And now put that in that third spot. There you go. And that should be good. So now down with your steering select knob, down below your CDU, the knobs. See your knobs down there?
Yes.
Yeah, flip that to flight plan. Now look at your TAD, MFD, and zoom out. You'll see lines. There you go.
0805.
So hit the TAD button again, because right now you're in your net edit stuff. There we go. And now zoom in. I'm gonna do something. So for these like Afghanistan maps and stuff like that, you don't have different layers of maps saved. Now, while you're on a map page, go ahead, see where it says Map Auto. Click that twice. Click it again. Now zoom out.
500 feet. Temperature 29er.
Because those zoom levels didn't have a map associated with it for the A-10. So what you can go ahead and do is you hit that to manual, and so then it'll keep whatever layer map you had prior to. So now you at least have a map and kind of see the terrain and everything.
Gotcha. That's awesome to know.
Yeah. Sweet. That gets you your flight plan in there too. So yeah, that's how you'd set up your flight plan.
See, this is why I wanted to fly with people, because like I was figuring out, but I ended up just renaming my freaking initial point. Stuff like that, all very. How do I clear my mark point?
Oh, so you won't be able to clear your mark point, but just remember Alpha was that initial point, and then what'll happen is the next mark point that you put will be Bravo, Charlie, Delta, so on and so forth. And then once you get all the way to Yankee, then it'll replace Alpha again. So you will start overwriting.
Alpha or just Alpha?
It'll be Alpha again.
Okay.
Like it's just it'll write over it. So you only have Alpha through Zulu, or sorry, Alpha through Yankee mark points. Zulu is always your weapons, your last weapons expended speed. So whatever you dropped weapons
Which one is Zulu?
Whatever you dropped weapons on last, it'll be whatever that speed was.
Okay.
Is your Zulu mark point. So basically when we drop a bomb later or whatnot, wherever your Pipper is or your SPI is for guided weapons, that type of thing, it'll be wherever you drop that weapon at.
And I can bring up the mark points where?
So if you click that waypoint menu again, WP, and then you hit
Right.
waypoints. And so it's a little bit different. Like you want to go to that alpha point, so type in alpha. So type in A, and then click where you see that ±1. Click there. There. That's how you get to mark points. They are waypoints, it's just they're in the mark point section, so that's A, B, C, D.
So just a letter goes in, and then up in the top left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So that's how you get to the mark points. There is another way that people use to get to the mark points, and that's how you get them as your steer points, and that's by turning that knob at the bottom.
That's fine. I'll stick with that for right now, and I'll work on the other, tricks and tips after I can consistently get what I need.
Yep. Sweet. Go ahead and go to preset 1 on your forward radio.
I'm sitting on preset 1, 270.
Or sorry, preset 2. That's what I meant to say.
250.1.
One's got you, limit Charlie, help me. Oh gosh.
Niner.
What was the
Local
runway?
time. Sunset at 1914.
I just now realized I forgot to
Local
listen to that.
time. Wind from 3.
So did I, so I can't help you. Let's go back.
1 knots. Gusting. Visibility 10 statute miles. Scattered clouds. Cloud base.
Really need to just start freaking choosing names,
2,500
call signs based off what you can
Ceiling.
log in, so you can just check yourself. But whatever.
1,500 feet.
Anyway,
Temperature 2 Niner degrees Celsius. Dew point.
We'll be taking off
Niner
05.
degrees Celsius. Altimeter QNH
But
30.5. QFE 27.06 inches of mercury.
why?
2-3. Tower frequency 2.
The freaking ATIS is different than what's showing up in the freaking
It is.
megahertz.
briefing.
TAC and
It's
channel
29.56.
Advise on initial contact. You have information.
Fuck, I'll listen
Golf.
for it again.
Information. Golf 081.
Yeah, don't worry about listening to it. Just go to channel 2. The altimeter is going to be 3050. It's like a ridiculous number, but it is.
2050?
3050. Because our
I
rough,
wish I knew more about that.
yeah, our rough altitude is 3,300 feet where we're at.
Gotcha.
And so in order to get the altimeter reading roughly correctly, about 3,300 feet, it's 3050 for the altimeter.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll follow you. Since you're one.
Yep. Kandahar traffic, Buckle 11 flight of 2 A-10s, taxiing to runway 05. Kandahar traffic. One's rolling. I'm gonna hug right at the line too. Are you hearing me on both right now?
Try it again.
Check, check.
Yeah, you're clear. You're just showing up on the one in game. Maybe
Okay.
when you use your forward radio, but definitely not with the middle. No, with the
Okay,
UHF.
I need to double check my push to mute buttons then.
I just took an extra hat I had and pushed upward is 1, left is 2, 3 is right, 4 is down, down is 4.
Yeah, but
And
it's in order to mute my. That's what I did too. But sometimes Discord, when it like does updates, it removes your push to mute buttons.
Oh, just run it as admin. It'll never do that to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, running it as admin. Sometimes it doesn't want to work. It gives you trouble. You run it as admin, it will always work. Especially if you have, always, acknowledge rigging Discord shit.
Yeah. Actually, just for good practice, let's go ahead and mute Discord just so we're practicing radio talking.
You got it.
Yep.
I'll do that real quick.
And you don't need to be streaming anymore. That's fine. It'll help with frames if you need it and stuff like that.
I was having no issues with it, but I forgot that I left it on.
Oh my gosh. You really doctored that up. Okay, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and do our before takeoff checks before we get there. So go ahead and arm your seat. Make sure your takeoff Trim is set, anti-skids on, and landing lights are set. Pitot heat is on, and flaps are set at for takeoff. One is green jet for takeoff. Sweet. What we'll do is we'll do a static 10-second interval takeoff. What's going to happen as standard is we're going to hold short of the runway, get clearance to enter the runway. After that, we're going to line up. I will more than likely take the outside, you'll take the inside. You'll line up in the fingertip position off my wing, basically lining up my wing tip in line with where my pilot is. At that point, will be brakes hold there, and you'll say 2 is set. After that, I'm going to call run it up. Next thing that I should hear is you call 2 set, and after that, next thing you'll hear is 1 brakes release, and then you will start a 10-second clock, and then you will call 2 brakes release at 10 seconds, maintaining your side of the runway. I'll copy.
Understood. I'm about to take a second right before we take the runway to tweak my rudder pedals. They seem to be hypersensitive at the moment.
Sounds good. We'll hold short here. Copy. Kandahar traffic, Bucko 11 flight of 2 A-10s, taking off at runway 05, Kandahar traffic. That's the sucky thing about some of these maps. They do not have a windsock at some of these runways. And flight, run it up. Go up to 80% on your RPMs. One brakes release. One's wheels up. Copy. Gonna start a left turn out, slowing back for the rejoin, 200 knots for the rejoin speed. And two, when you get a chance, can you TMS left long to share your speed and then come back out of it?
Movie rudder shared my speed.
Say that again.
So line will into bed adjustment. Was the speed successful?
A firm. Yeah, for some odd reason I don't have you suite on my screen. I've got you just as a additional saddle player. I don't have you in the flight, so I don't know what's up with that. There you go. Sorry, I'm messing with something. I'm coming back left.
I realize I fly Bergen off people's right wing way more than my left. It just feels weird. So keeping position isn't that hard. I'm just trying to close a little tighter. So I'm not used to looking right, I'm used to looking left. I learned to fly digital formation back when Ace High 2 was a thing. Or formation.
Yeah, I used to fly that.
Yeah, that was fun. Did you do the S3 events?
A little bit.
Oh, I loved those. I was a complete whore for those. When I was stationed out in Hawaii, two of my wingmates were retired there. Put too much throttle on that move. Failure.
We'll go up to 10,000.
Okay. That's what I forgot. I felt like I was forgetting something the entire time. I forgot that. I realized earlier I hit my friggin' head mounted sight and managed to mess up early and forgot to recycle so it wasn't on, so I was losing track of my speed. When you get past a certain point, it just wants to go place.
Yep. Sweet. We're basically here, and let's go. You go down to 10,000. I'll stay here at 10,500, and we'll start a right-hand orbit.
Welcome.
Okay, so the labels on this map are not right. So the actual bomb pits are to the south of us. So let's go ahead, and what we're gonna do is we'll use this IP to be kind of a longer run-in, though. It's about 15 miles from where we're currently at, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and just use this run-in heading. So what I want you to do is, on your flight plan, I want you to add in QQ07 space range in between this IP and the pit. Affirm. QQ07 space range.
Between IP
and the QR00 pits.
completed.
Sweet. Let me know when you have eyes on the bomb pits over there. And buckle flight, push channel 4. Buckle 1-1 check.
Buckle 1-2 check.
Yeah, if I do that, the buckle 1-1 check on a new frequency that we checked in on, just go, when I go buckle 1-1 check, you just go 2. Did you cycle to the QQ07 range? There should be like 6 bomb pits out there.
Negative, I have 07 pit IP. 00 pit.
Yeah, go ahead and cycle to the QQ07 range. There'll be bomb pits there for you to do bomb drops on.
Understood, there is no range. Wait.
Yeah, it'll be Quebec 07 space range. And 2, it's my SPI at this time. Copy. And 2, call IP inbound when ready. And call that on the primary freak.
A little bit of user error here, 1 sec.
Okay, so now I'm setting this up. Here we go.
Yeah, I've managed to friggin' gum this up. Give me half a second while I try to unscrew.
Copy.
Warning, autopilot.
Buckle 1-1's IP inbound on 2 western targets. To be a Mark 82 high drag low level bomb drop.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Buckle 11 in 180 for high-drive bomb drop.
Pull up, pull up.
Okay, keep on pressing.
Pull up, pull up.
And hog or buckle 11's off to the west. Or correction, off to the east.
Bucko 1-2 in initial point.
What's up? What's up? I'll do it in a little bit. I know, you have me clean once a week. Buckle 11 is roughly 1 minute in trail of Buckle 12 in 180. Copy.
Altitude, altitude.
Bucko 102, reattacking.
Bucko 1-1's off to the west, headed back north.
Bucko 2-1 off to the west. Anyway. Correction, pick up.
Bucko 1-1's IP inbound. Bucko 1-1's in with CCIP Mark 82. Bucko 1-1 pickle. Off west. 1. Bucko 1-1's in small eastern target. CCIP Mark 82. Bucko 1-1 in Mark 82.
Pull up, pull up.
Bucko 1-1 pickle. Bucko 1-1 off to the east, proceeding back northbound. Do you figure it out?
Negative. It's giving me my CCRP in a friggin' opposite direction. I'm trying to friggin' pointing my TGP.
Okay, share your SPI. Okay, see that's why. Right now you've got the bomb pits as your SPI. What you're gonna want to do is, if you're wanting your TGP to be SPI, go ahead and make sure that it's soy in the first place, and then TMS up long with your TGP as soy, and that will make it SPI. Yep, and now it's looking at those targets.
Thank you. I don't know why it was 2 minutes long. Down long. Oh, that's for freaking GPS. Hold on. Zoom in. Check. This is exactly why I said I was rusty and had frickin' focus for a week. Don't have the muscle memory yet. Thank you for that.
Yep, you're welcome. rifle. We'll check the tape.
Turning for a quick re-engagement with the second map. Right after that last rifle, so. Two is off. Accidentally bumped the targeting quad to the next waypoint.
One rifle. Give yourself some space and flow like further out, back towards the IP, in order to make sure you have time to set up and line up before you have to go in on it.
Oh, I went in and manually locked the targeting pod onto the point because for whatever reason it kept shifting back to some place that was not the target area.
Okay.
And then I realized I forgot to unzoom my targeting pod, so it was moving too slow for me to get a shot off. I like this map. I like this range. It's nice and simple. I'll be putting a lot more time in here over the next week and a half to get fluid with everything and then focus on the stuff I suck at.
Alright, press up. Where are freaking
Bucko 1-2. Coming back in from the west.
Also, not keeping the throttle all the way up. Like, have the throttle up while you're egressing the AO, but on your way inbound, just back the throttle back to 1500. Give yourself some time to breathe before you have to shoot. Because the past like 3 or 4 goes, you have not pulled back the power at all.
Yeah, frustration. Let's see if you set it outside roll. That would be helpful.
Yep, just give yourself a little bit more time on the ingress. You can always push it up and speed yourself up on the egress, but then Yeah, on the ingress, just slow yourself down a little bit to help you think. You don't need to tell me what you're doing. I can stick with you. Copy. What was it? Did it have the crosshairs or not?
It did have the crosshairs, just wasn't seeing any kind of locks for it to lock onto. I could have possibly tried to dead fire it onto the ground, but that didn't do anything.
Okay. I was able to get locks way out, so I don't know why. And then it would just go to the center of the mast. It won't get a lock on the specific big target, but maybe try to do the field of view in once on it. You made me bunt to a -1 degrees G. What do you have as speed right now? Is it your TGP or is it waypoint?
Right now it's neither.
Okay. I always make sure I use my TGP, have the TGP where I'm looking, and then you can China hat forward long, and it'll slew the MAV to whatever you have SPI. So at this time, if you have your TGP as SPI, then it'll slew to that, and then you just soy over to your MAV and TMS forward, and it should lock. Don't forget to back off on the power to slow it down for yourself.
Al, pull up, pull up.
I did everything the same way as last time, so I had to grab this time.
Copy.
Or maybe I was not confident in the crossing. I might have been able to launch last time, but when I finally decided that I didn't have a proper lock zone. I'll take it.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Now for the only thing I'm confident, solidly confident in, lasers, good old AWS. To in from the main target.
Copy. And 1 pistol times 6, or correction 7. One's laser off. 00 IP inbound on gun pit. Pop up low angle, or pop up, yeah, low angle straight.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
One is the gun put between target and the center and the vertical.
Say that again?
Is the gun pit the two smaller ones towards the center?
Negative, the gun pit's the original one we dialed in.
Quebec Romeo 005.
A firm. One's guns, guns, guns. Off to the south. And Bucka 1-1, 30-second trails of 2.
Pull up, pull up.
One is guns, guns, guns off to the south. One's in 32nd trail. Guns off to the south. What was that?
The red bullseye.
Did he jump? And Bucka 1-1's in trail, single engine, gun run, high angle. One's guns, off to the south. Have you ever practiced doing any single engine combat stuff? Oh, there's the bomb pit for over here. Found the bomb pit for over here. Yeah, there's 2 different bomb pits for over here, and I just now noticed them. And one's in short range on gun pit.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Guns, guns, guns off main pit.
I'm now down to 1 engine for Wino.
Oh, for trying this?
Right, I mean, in worst case scenario, my weapons run ends early for today. Plus 1 engine flying requires practice anyway.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Okay, what I really highly recommend when you practice these to start, what you want to do is it's more going to be because once you start into the descent, you can pull back that engine that you have up and just let you speed up based on your descent angle for your strafe. But as soon as you get done with the trigger pull, go ahead and put in that engine, put in the rudder into the engine, so then you're counteracting that that yaw from the single engine, and climb away. But you're going to notice that you're not going to be able to climb very fast, and make sure you keep over, I would say, probably 150 knots.
Sounds about right. I'm holding about 202 maxed out in this shallow turn up here, 30-degree bank. Get back over the bridge and make a run on that gun target.
Yep, and that's going to be the key thing that you're going to notice is right now we're about half a tank of gas and no bombs. So in this state, yeah, we can kind of climb. You're not going to gain any speed, but once you get leveled off, you should be able to get to a little bit below 200. So yeah, it's going to be a pain to fly around.
Well, that's what the training and practice is. It's not any worse than frickin' wrangling a cranky P-47 with a bust-up engine. You ever fly that thing in here?
Yeah, I have.
Like when the engine gets chewed up a little bit, it'll power surge on you because of that busted piston. Talk about torque when you don't want it. 2 turning inbound, single engine, gun run, vertical.
She's a pain, isn't she?
Yeah, but thank God I like flicking flying prop aircraft. Otherwise, this is going to be painful. Feels like I'm flying a Sky Raider or 47.
Yep. Try not to bank her up like that, and make sure, yeah, you're trying to turn. So now what I want you to do is, obviously I see that you're using your left engine for power right now. I want you to throw it in and switch it up and do that left turn with the left engine out now.
Sure, as soon as I get the other engine decide to go again.
Oh wait, you shut down your engine? I just put mine in flight idle and blew it split.
Single axis throttle.
Oh, okay, so you do have to kind of shut it down. Okay. Well, do you remember the windmilling procedures?
Yes, I do. Loosely.
Speed brake.
I feel
Speed
like I've
brake.
missed a step though. Everything is done except for... It's still windmilling. God damn it. Fuel's off.
Gosh, it's fly more happier when I put the flaps in. Do you remember the other start?
Negative, I do not remember the air start. I was trying to remember it.
Okay, so you have the windmill start, which is what you were trying to do, which the biggest thing for that one is you need to make sure that you're below 10,000 feet AGL, so you can't do the windmill start. You have to do an APU start. So what you got to do is get your APU back up and running. So get your APU started, restarted and running. Ensure that your flight controls are still possible, which you do. Set the inoperative engine to off, which it's already at. Make sure that the ITT value has cooled down. You're below 20,000 feet and you are now below 15,000 feet MSL. And then once the APU is up on power and running, I want you to set so you need to have the operating engine to max. Then engine operate switch of the affected engine, I want you to set to motoring for the engine.
Set.
Okay. Now I want you to confirm that the ITT for the affected engine is below 100 Celsius.
Confirmed.
Okay, now I want you to move the throttle for the affected engine from off to idle. And then move your engine operate switch to normal.
This thing does not want to switch forward.
Where are you at with it right now?
Trying to get from idle to, from off to idle, but it does not want to switch.
Okay. Did you check your keybinds?
Yep.
Huh. Have you ever done a 3-engine landing? Or sorry, not 3-engine landing, a single engine landing.
Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure, because this only has, yeah, I've only got engine start and engine stop. There's no throttle.
Yeah, I would just try to do the engine to start, and that wasn't working.
I found it. Let's see if it works out. I might have got it. Hold on a second. Looks like I got it. That is wonky. I have to friggin' walk the throttle all the way back, get it to start, and friggin' keep walking it back to prevent it from overspeeding. So I have to like pulse power to make it work.
Okay, yeah, that kind of sucks without having the split throttles. And there, I see both your engines are active now.
Well, I mean, it's because my throttle acting forward, it doesn't consider idle, doesn't want to jump into 70 or whatever, 80. So like, oh damn it. At least I've done it now, figured out what that thing is, so I might actually remember it sometime.
There you go. Yeah, what's nice is the windmill. That's where you're higher up, but you have to have at least enough altitude to do a 30-degree dive.
Same idea, go to motor, then switch to ignition and see what kicks over.
Let me see. Yeah, you go to ignition or ignite instead of normal. Yeah, you probably didn't need the motor. Motoring just makes sure it clears the excess fuel out prior to you starting, but yeah.
That's useful.
Beak to beak.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude.
Lights on.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
What are the restrictions? Any weapon restrictions?
Guns only. Do you want this to be live or do you want it to just simulate?
Altitude, altitude.
Let's go live. I'm running low on fuel anyway. That way I can just fight until I'm down.
Copy.
Pull up, pull up.
You're lucky we only have 300 rounds left.
Altitude, altitude.
I've got less than you.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Oh!
I got the stall to whip me over the top, but I didn't get it to keep me from going all the way over. Maneuver kill for you.
Yep. Let me, I wonder how close I was with those guns. The couple times I just decided to spurt. Let me hurry up in RTB. Or I can
Nah, that's cool.
screen
I'm 100%
share.
fine. I almost had that freaking spin just right, and I overcorrected and stalled myself the rest of the way. Did you see that though? I
Yeah.
freaking stalled it over the end. I caught it and then pushed it too far the other way, and it just stalled me. And I was like, no, I had it.
Okay.
My favorite kill in this entire game. Well, I have two kills. There's one is a P-51 diving from like 15,000 feet on a
Altitude,
Su-25
altitude.
that was strafing an airfield way back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, hitting people on the ground. I came in, took advantage of that altitude to get the speed to stay with him, and snuck up behind him and just riddled him. Took him down. But my favorite kill of all time was basically doing the same thing, except to an unsuspected F-15 that was hunting somebody in a value. I used a MiG-15. Came ripping down in on him and just got on his six, and he started turning. I'm like, well, I can turn just as fast as you can.
Yeah, do you want to see, like, we do... let me put this for 400 feet.
Nope, I'm 100% in for freaking reviewing shit.
Yep. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna do a different style tack approach. So we always talk about tack approaches, or TRPs, when it comes to getting down. And I'm sharing my screen right now. We always talk about this from like 8,000.
I'm still watching you in game.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you want to pull up, I'm sharing my screen so you can see that.
I can, if that would be better. If you think that's more what I need to see, I'll drop out of the and do that.
Yeah, if you want to. It's up to you. I mean, you could probably have both up. You can just alt tab to.
I just went back to choose your location.
Okay. But yeah, so what I'm going to be doing here is instead I'm going to look to cross midfield and enter. So if we're looking at the runway here, so I'm going to cross midfield and then enter a right downwind for runway 05.
Gotcha.
Coming in here.
Yeah, I like doing really harsh shit like that, or very, very long and like lazy approaches. You want to take people off, do a slow, long F5E approach at a controlled airfield in this game. Because of its very shallow landing angle, 3 degree.
Yep. So the biggest issue that we're going to run into is I'm going to have to pop right over this mountain in the crust.
You've got this. Just barrel roll over it. Kill speed while you do it. You guys get track view friggin' files from it?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. That's what you're talking about reviewing. I'm in.
Yeah.
I have the program. I'm not that good at using it. I also have a fully licensed version of a lot of A-10C. So.
I do too. Seeing as I used to be a controller. Just skimming the top of Kandahar right now.
I see you. Your stream is choppy as all get out.
I know it is right now.
Altitude, altitude.
It is what it is, though. I mean, it's not like I need to see completely smooth every.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Oh, and I'm not meaning to kill speed here.
Altitude, altitude.
You'll see.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Okay. Still not quite to that degree yet, so a little bit more like this, isn't it? Cool. And still got majority of the runway that way. Cool, cool. 500 feet. 3, 1, 2, chop power, brake. Flaps. And gears coming down. Swinging around. See that fence line there? I'm trying to keep it in.
Nice.
Altitude, altitude.
Slightly canted in, but oh well. We'll take this high speed. Yeah, I hope ED realizes this is not the correct labels for this. For entering and exiting
I bet they
the
don't.
runway. But, sweet. I'm just gonna shut it down here. Huh. Not bad landing with that. Sweet. Let me see here. Let's change the stream type. I have to wait for this to frickin' load.
My weak point is obviously switchology. Once I get that down, then I can focus on some other stuff that I'm a little weak on.
Okay, let's go through this real quick. So
One moment. Looking at the time after we're done with this, I'm gonna have to head out. So I'm just gonna close down my game real quick, so I don't have to do that later.
okay.
I know. But yeah, no, I've definitely got time to do this. Don't stress about speeding this up. I just realized that there wasn't even enough time for me to do another flight later, so I might as well close this down while I'm thinking of it and also get less stuff going through the nets.
Okay. Yep. So right now it's at our takeoff. I know we talked about a whole bunch of stuff on the ground, so we had about 30 minutes prior to our taxi and then takeoff. I've got you highlighted here, not me. So
One moment. DCS is winding about shutting down, and there we go.
I have no idea.
All right, I'm set. Thank you.
Okay. Sweet. So we go ahead and take off. Any questions on the taxi start takeoff?
Nope, comfortable with that, man.
Yep. Sweet. Yep. Good job cutting inside to try to lessen the distance and time. So coming out here. Oh, those tankers were in that orbit. I just didn't see them. They might have gone down after a little bit. Okay, yep. So we got out there. So initially, I was looking over here, and I did not see these bomb pits. I only saw the strafe pit, and so I was like, well, we'll go to these bomb pits down here because they're bigger, and I could actually see them. So we switched to that while we are in the IP, and then come to find out, should have looked left and right and would have seen those bomb pits. I didn't see them crossing over like this.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
why I was like, what are those red targets down there?
yeah. So we ended up flying around here. Ooh, did you have a like stall there?
No, my well, yes, but that's because my I got my head down trying to figure out why the hell I wasn't seeing what I was supposed to be seeing.
Okay. Yeah. One thing that helps with that is to set a fuel flow, and no matter what weight we are, you should be able to maintain your altitude if you're at 1,500 feet, or sorry, 1,500 pounds an hour. So here's me ingressing, and I totally messed this up. I did not use the high drag bomb, so this was dangerous close for me, doing this low level pass. Throwing non-high drag bombs because they were dangerously close to blowing up on me.
Dude, if it wasn't for freaking the Jester and the F4 Phantom being such shit on purpose, I'd be flying it all the time where it's freaking Snake Eyes because I just love that combo.
Sweet. And oh, you dropped way early on that one. Did you see that?
That was an accidental release.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button to toggle my delivery mode. When wait, I switched it to this, and I'm like that became my release button.
Yep. And then I came in. This is the actual high drag bombs on those. So see how much shorter they were. Came off. Back to the west. This is you inbound for your GBU-12, which that was a good hit. I think, yeah, I went in. This is, oops. Go. This is my high angle bomb drop. Dumb bomb drop. And out. I fly out towards you. One of your GPS guided bombs. Oh no, you come off on this one because you're like, oh hey, it's like pointing the wrong direction. And I think that was because you didn't have the right speed. So I went in, dropped on that one. That one I did a low release. And now you come in. I think you were resetting up things. Come back out. And then, yep, you got reset up for your GPS guided bombs. That was a good drop there. And then you come back in, I think, for one more. And here's where I noticed, like, I'm like trying to catch you, and I'm like doing everything, and I'm like, I cannot catch him. I have to like turn inside in order to try to catch. And and so that's how I noticed that. So I ended up doing a map shot there with you. See, I keep trying to turn inside to try to lessen the space, but obviously not working very well because you were throttles up the entire time. And yeah, we were very tight in, and so yeah, I ended up getting a shot off at that guy. But like, here's your reference. Like, we're at 4 miles. Like, you can shoot the map up to 10. So definitely drive out further. Use that slant distance on the TGP to make sure you're putting enough space. See, we're even turning back in, and by the time you turn back in, you're at 6. Like, drive out until you see about 11, and then start your turn back inbound. That gives you a lot more space. This one we truck quite a way. Yeah. This one's a lot better with your setup. And then you slowed down. So you should be able to about here. Like right in here.
Yeah, that was
This is
that
where I would
last
shoot.
one. I was having issues with the. I was
locking.
not reading the. No, it was actually was partially the lock, but I was not reading the display properly, so it was actually locked. I just didn't realize it because it didn't look like it was tight enough.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was second
Yeah.
guessing it, and then I tried it again and felt okay, and I tried it and it wouldn't do it, and I went and extended it out and said, "Screw this." That's what happened with that real tight because I know I can. I knew I was set up right with my TGP, so I slewed right back on it, and I was like, "This thing won't let me freaking launch." And as soon as that went through, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
We were
So here's the reason why I say practice shooting your Mavs always at 7, or
7.
7 or 8 miles. And the reason why, because if you look at all the things that we could go up against, HQ7 is 6.5, Greco's a 7.5. The SA9 is 2.5. You got a 6.5 from the SA15. You got SA13, which is 4.3. You know what I mean? So it's all like right around, like the most dangerous ones are going to be that 6 to 7 nautical miles.
Right.
So you want to be shooting by 8, off at 7, turning out at 7, because then that gives you time to defeat that missile before it gets to you. But you still can like make sure it's as accurate as possible. That's why I always practice doing that, because that's what you're going to have to use the Mavs for. So that's kind of the reason why 7's the good number to like try to shoot no later than.
I ran this one way in trying to once again fighting with the law. Then
Yeah.
realized I probably had a law.
Oh, yeah.
Said, never mind, I'm not sure.
This right here, you like didn't call that you were coming off, and
I didn't realize you were right there.
yeah, I was on your wing at this point, and we can
All of a sudden, my plane was 90 degrees. You're going, oh fuck.
look at
Yeah,
this. Like you kind of do it like ease turn into me, and then wait for it. Sorry, I might have clicked a little too soon here.
It's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're cockpit to cockpit like 100 feet.
Right.
And like I look down because I'm like, we are like pointing down at the ground still. Like, what are we doing? And then next thing it's just like pull up, boom, right there. So
123 feet.
well, but
No, when I was in that hard bank, started pulling away. You cut as close to 123 feet with the me crossing you hard.
but like look at my G's here, right here. When it comes to it, like, hold on. Sorry, I might have backed up a little bit too much. I needed.
It's all right, man. It's still funny. I'm cool with it.
I know. I'm wanting to just see how many negative G's I did because I bunted over on it.
I could tell.
I might have gotten more negative G's though from my mess up bomb drop to recorrect myself, which it's -1. The A-10 can deal with it. I think it's like -3 is the max.
No, we don't like the 10,000 pounds of bombs trying to go up while we try to go down.
Yeah.
Yay, fit.
Yeah. So there's 0.1 G.
0.1. I'm
No.
maxed out at 2.8. And then you hit 3.7.
Yeah, I did 3.7 because I know if I turn inside of you, I'll be safe. But yeah, and I'm at, yeah.
And you're at like 0.2 feet. Kicking up dust at their wingtip.
I'm not that low.
I know, 200 and that's the separation distance.
Oh yeah.
Higher by.
Yeah, and I mean I stayed above 1,000 AGL.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. That's why I told you I need to get in and get my switchology and get my weapons stuff on, because I'm confident on the rest of it stuff. Once the switchology becomes second nature, then
Yeah.
it's just flying, and
And
that's my weak point right now.
and that's where I highly recommend those additional knee boards that I sent you.
Yep.
Because
I got 'em.
yeah, they've got. Let me pull up these because they're color coded more correctly. It's got this, which I love this one more than the
Oh yeah.
the other A10 one. So that's why. Sweet. So I completely forgot about APKWs, and then we end up you threw APKWs, and I was like, well, I'll shoot all 6 or all 7, and
Yeah.
came off. And
But
then you did the same thing.
Yeah. I did 1, 3, 3.
So then I come over here to the pit early, and if you notice how low I get, like I'm down at where's the AGL? I think I'm blocking.
Yeah, your face is blocking 113.
Yep. 113. Yeah, actually this is it for me as well. But 113, and then I pop, and then I realized, oh, I'm offset, and then boom. But yeah, there's no ridge line there that this shows.
This is me going, oh, I found it. I took my sweet time using my TGP to make sure I got a good idea.
Yeah, I went in like full tactical mode.
Oh.
And then I was like, oh, I'll just follow him in from now on. Because I figured you weren't going to do the pop-up strafe like I was doing.
No, I was practicing on getting. I had just the other day was on my break was flipping through stuff and learned about the little 2-dot system. So I was trying to figure that thing out a little bit.
You know the difference between the 2 dots, right?
Yeah, AP high, HE low. That's what I just learned. I'm like, okay, and as you get closer, they have 2 different muzzle velocities to an extent, plus whatever.
Yep.
Not really muzzle velocities, but
yeah, your prime shooting for tanks and stuff is when, and this is me going in single engine now. Your prime time to pull the trigger is when they're both over the top of each other. Because what's happening is the armor piercing is hitting, and then the HEs are following them in.
Of course. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get a feel for that. I was like, I'm just going to get an idea of timing, speed, blah, blah. Remember flares for after a while. I'm like, wow, I did all without flaring. I'm smart.
Sweet. And then this is all that part.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I wish I could see that freaking territory. We're right about at the end, I hear.
Oh.
So I can get that flip. Should be right. It's close. Get that going slow.
So here's a gunshot here momentarily. Oh yeah, a little bit behind. The funnel is not right in the A10. I tried to get you on the reversal there.
Anyway, I free sight that closer range.
I know.
Cranked it. It'll be right about here.
Yeah, you went up and over and boom.
Look at that. Up. See, back it up. Back it up and go frame by frame. That was a good move, just a little too aggressive.
Yeah, you ended up
flipped
there,
right there.
That would have been fine if you recovered.
Had it, and right there.
That's
my nose came. I pulled the nose up a little bit, and it got.
Yep.
I love that trick. I used it in freaking World War II stuff all the time. Is stall it, because you would have come up over that hill, and I'm like, look at that quick flip. Where'd he go? And it's like, yeah, you're going. I'm slow. I'm behind you now. I love fighting low, dude. I love fighting low.
But so here's that back approach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show the room.
I watched it, so I know you stay inside the fence for the most part.
That's the intent, is to stay inside the fence. Just curious on. Oh, that was that was a pretty good downwind.
Yeah, it was nice and smooth.
That was very symmetrical. Just a little
That's the
bit.
real pilot shit. I have like the triangle. I'll own up to that. It'd be a triangle.
Yep.